Hey YouTube, I'm Kenneth Ryan.
And I'm Lindsay Risa.
And we're back with another exciting episode of Fanfiction Friday. And we're continuing our lovely adventure in A Sad Secret, Red Green Yaoi by Izzy Murder.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish this. I promise.
That's the wrong accept. Oh my god.
Oh god. We're good. We're already in the deep. Okay, so I'm red and you were green. Alright. So this is chapter 8. If you haven't seen the previous chapters, watch previous videos, duh. And this chapter is called Green's Horrid Father. And the foreword.
That's promising.
The foreword for this chapter is, "Good luck, Green. Hopefully your family accepts this." Accepts.
Accept.
It's the wrong one. More cursing, by the way. So now we start with my point of view.
Are you gonna be his mom or and father? Because it is Red's point of view.
Okay, whatever.
Reed.
Red's point of view. We walked inside Reen's house. Where's Bethany? Reen!
I watched some of that. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Was it bad?
It was hilarious.
Was the free English dub bad?
It was so hilarious.
I like when the Nagisa tagged it, I saw that there was a part where
I didn't hate his voice as much
where
as
Nagisa was just like, "Ladies, wink." Was that a thing?
We're already so off topic.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Okay.
But I didn't mind his voice actor as much as Bethany apparently did.
Is that me?
That's that phone right there. You can see it's glowing.
It scared me.
Yeah, but anyways.
Rude, we're filming.
The voice actor is one that I've seen in a lot of things.
Oh. Okay.
So he's pretty much the best one they could find.
We need to do this. We're here. Okay.
Red's
point of view. We walked inside Reen's house, and his mother was happy to see me with him. She gave me a hug, and said he was proud of me. And Green were friends again.
We're friends.
We're friends again.
She gave me a hug and said he was proud me and Green were friends again.
Little does she know, we are more than friends. Oh, okay, hon. What did you want to tell me? Green's mom asked.
I'm fucking red.
Green said bluntly, making me stare at him in shock. Oh no! Please tell me you're not going to tell your father!
Wrong your.
Green's mom just ignored his bluntness and went on.
I was.
Green said. You may want Red to stay down here then. You know what happens when your father gets displeased. Green's mom said, looking scared.
I can protect him, Mom. We'll be up in Father's study.
Green said. Why would Green need to protect me? Green held my hand and let out a sigh before going in the study. He let go of my hand as soon as his father looked at him. You can be your dad. Wait, now you're just gonna be arguing with yourself. The only voice I have for a dad would be like Giovanni, so I gotta find a new one. And I don't want to do Oak either. Ah, shit.
Be all Russian.
Wait, what? I'll be bad French.
No, be Milton.
Milton. Ah, my good-for-nothing son and Pokemon champion. What did you lose now? Green's father growled.
Dad, I need to tell you something.
Green said. What? Did you finally beat Red? His father asked.
No, but...
His father cut him off. Then come back when you do, you piece of shit. His father yelled. No wonder Green was always trying to beat me.
I'm gay. I'm in love with Red, you selfish prick.
Green snapped. What did you say? His father stood up, walking towards us. He was taller than Green and I was really scared.
He was taller than Green and I was really... I'm in love with Red.
Taller than Green, period. Capital A, and I was really scared. That's what it should have been.
Or comma, at least. Because it sounds like he was taller than Green and I.
What?
Was really scared. Like, both of us.
Grammar is important, kids. Pay attention in English class. Dun-dun-dun. Okay. Did you say I'm in love?
I'm in love with Red.
Green said. His father looked at me in disgust, and then his son the same way. You're a I lost my voice. Milton. You a fag. Like you could be even more garbage. His father hit him in the face, making me wince.
What?
Then his father backhanded me in the face. Whoa!
Why would you bring Red along to meet your abusive father after all of this?
Who is this man? Okay.
Leave him alone.
Green shouted at his father while I held my Stinging cheek. I thought it said stinging.
Yeah.
Umbreon looked scared, but Pikachu wasn't. He jumped on my shoulder and nuzzled my good cheek.
My good cheek.
Are you back? Milton, I can't do it. I lost it. Sorry, dudes.
Just be Russian, I don't know.
Are you back talking me? Oh, he's yelling. Are you back talking me? His father yelled.
Fuck, yeah, I am.
Green yelled back. Green's
Third
father
shoulder
yelled and
outside
hit
the
Green
door again.
over and over again, saying he was a piece of shit. I
And
looked
Red
at...
is just standing there.
Right? Red's just like, hey, so the bathroom's first door on the left, right?
And this next slide, too.
I looked at Pikachu, who looked mad.
Oh, Pikachu looked mad.
I nodded, and Pikachu used Thunder on Green's dad. Then I helped Green out of the house, to my house. Green, has your dad always been like this since you were little? I asked.
Yeah.
Green said. I stopped in front of my house when Green's legs gave out.
He just collapsed.
Green! Mom, help! I hollered.
Oh, that felt so wrong. Okay.
Hollered.
My head hurts.
Green whispered. My mom ran out, helping me help Green into the house. You're my mother.
What happened?
Mom asked. His dad is insane, I said, looking at Green, who seemed out of it.
For her voice. I think he has a concussion.
Mom said, placing an ice pack on Green's head. How do you know that? I asked.
I'm dizzy. I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Green frowned. Mom came in and placed a trash can in front of him. He vomited twice, then pulled his back.
We need to keep awake, or he could go into a coma.
Mom said, Coma! I yelped.
Okay, then.
That's the chapter. Moving right along.
Just so.
How
do you know he has a concussion? Oh, I have these symptoms of a concussion.
Can we please, do a live-action reenactment of this at some point?
Yes.
Please? I want to.
The entire thing?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Even the bad sex.
Oh.
Oh my god, please. Now we are on chapter 9 of this fic. This chapter is called Wake Up, Green. And the foreword for this chapter is, Oh no, Green. You can go into a coma. Better keep an eye on him, Red, or he may slip away from you. Comment, vote, follow, close parenthesis. Love you guys, Izzy. And this chapter is in the lovely Green's point of view.
But he's in a coma. No, he's not in a coma.
Not yet.
He's almost unconscious. Green's point of view. My body felt like it was spinning and my eyes blurred in and out. What? My eyes blurred in and out. Vision itself. Red was clinging to me, and all I had to do was give him "I'm going to puke" face, and he would hand me the bucket.
What's I'm going to puke face?
Give him the "I'm going to puke" face.
Give me the going to puke face.
I don't know.
I want to know what that is. Is that just like... Oh, ooh, that sounded gross.
He would hand me the bucket. If I started to nod off, he would start crying, and it would wake me up.
Green, stay awake, please.
Red begged, and I looked to see him crying again. Stop crying, I'm just gonna take a nap. That's what I thought I said, but it sounded more like this. Stop crying, just take a nap.
You know, that's pretty good. For slurring. Stop! Stop!
With like the AHP thing. Stop crying, just take a nap. It was slurred, and I wondered why I sounded like a drunk person. Gramps, possessive, Gramps walked quickly and looked mad.
I can't... Oh, that was like Toad. I can't believe he went this far. He could have killed you. This is all my fault. Red, Green, I'm sorry.
Gramps looked at me and touched my head, making me wince. Oh, hey, they spelt it right that time.
Nice.
No H. Don't aim yourself, Gramps, I said, still sounding like a drunk person.
It's that bad. His speech is messed up. Gramps frowned and Red nodded. Green's right though. Don't blame yourself.
Red said.
Oh, sorry.
You said Green. Red,
Oh.
Red said. I started nodding off again, but Red didn't notice this time. I was out like a light, and everything went black. Oh no.
Wake up, Green! Green!
I heard Red yell, but I was just so tired. Oh no, Green is the author's insert note.
What are we gonna do in this for the dream?
This is a dream, and this is.
I guess this is your
This is me
dream,
still.
so it's you. So dream.
It's still in first person.
Green, I love you.
Red smiled at me and kissed me. And kissed me. I love you too, not also.
Not the also too, but just two.
I love you too. I love you too. To what? Oh, whatever. I said. The sky suddenly went dark, and Red looked scared. Giovanni grabbed Red and dragged him away from me. I was suddenly in cage, watching as Giovanni had his way with Red.
Stop! Please! Green, why did you fall asleep? Now you can't
Protect.
Now you can't protect me!
Red started crying as Giovanni plunged into him. Red! No, stop it! Leave him alone! Stop it! I yelled, shaking the bars.
You belong to me now, Red.
Giovanni said, finishing himself off inside of Red.
He finishes fast.
Red curled up in a ball and cried till he fell asleep. Other tail. I needed to wake up or I can't protect Red. I'm sorry, Red. I mumbled.
Red's point of view. Wake up, Green! Green! Don't leave me! I started crying harder. It's okay. He hasn't slipped into a coma. His breathing is too quick. Oak said. That calmed me a bit, but I clung to him, still crying.
Stop. No,
Green murmured. That bad dream is the only thing keeping him from the coma. Oak frowned.
Okay then. We need to wake him up. But how?
Mom asked. Easy. Red. Oak looked at me. Me? I asked. He's dreaming about you. Oak's. Oh, really? You know that, Oak?
He said Ed, so clearly that means
Clearly.
Red.
Oak
and
said.
if you're saying stop, obviously he's dreaming about Red being assaulted.
Clearly. Oh my god. I'll try. Green, wake up, please. Green, I said.
Sorry, Ed. Sorry.
Green said. Keep trying, Oak said.
Okay, this is
Green's point of view.
That's clearly how you keep someone from a coma after a concussion.
Definitely, most definitely.
Green.
Okay, Green's point of view. Dream. Green, wake up, please. Wake up.
Red was still curled up, and I was still caged. Giovanni came back and did it to him over and over again, and I couldn't do shit. Fuck! I yelled. That's the end of that chapter.
That's the chapter. So we are on chapter 10. This chapter is called Stop It. And this is the foreword for the chapter. Woohoo! Chapter 10. Will Green make it out of this dream or will he slip into a coma? Let's find out. Comment, vote, follow. Love ya, readers. Capital case D, hyphen, Izzy. Chapter 10. Green's point of view.
Still a dream. Red was now alone, his cave trying to light a fire but couldn't. He was shaking too much. He curled into a ball and whimpered. His body started shaking severely. It's supposed to be severely. And his fingers were going purple. I tried to go to him, but was still stuck in this fucking cage.
Why did you leave me, Green? Why didn't you just wake up?
Red started crying. I'm right here, Red. I'm sorry, I said, starting to cry.
Just wake up, please.
Red said, and his eyes glazed over. Red was dead. No!
Rip.
Red! Red! Wake up, please! I love you! Don't die, please! Don't leave me!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Just leave back on this pile of pillows and stuff.
Red was dead.
Red was dead. No!
By the way, this is still your point of view. Normal.
Normal. End dream. Stop it! I yelled, sitting up. I was in a dark room on a bed. Oh, Arceus, what are you going to do to me now? I started crying.
What?
They don't have a god. Arceus is their god. He created a world and stuff, you know.
Oh.
Don't you remember that mythos or whatever?
No.
Did you see that movie?
No.
Oh my god. That's terrible. He's like, yeah, he's pretty much the god of that world. He created the Earth and all the universes and stuff.
Okay.
So he's God.
So she has some accurate lore. That's good.
Yeah. I started crying. The door opened and Red was walking in but stopped.
Green! Green!
He yelled. You're alive? I asked, still half awake. He was holding me tight and kissing me all over. Ew.
Sorry. Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Red looked at me, confused. I had a dream you died. Red, where are we? I started freaking out a bit, and he kissed my cheek.
Nom, nom, nom. My room. We moved you up here after a day went by. I also gave you a bath.
After a day? In a coma. You're sleeping for a day. I give you a bath while you're asleep. After a day.
Oh my god.
I think that's when we get Bitcoin.
Oh my god.
Red said, blushing. What time is it? I asked.
3 a.m.
Red said. Why are you still up? I asked, noticing the dark rings under his eyes.
I was waiting for you to wake up. I was worried about you.
Red said, and a tear ran down his cheek. A single man tear.
Single man tear.
Yeah, I think that's Supernatural musical now. There's a song.
Oh.
I wiped it away with my thumb and kissed him. How long have you been awake? How long was I out? I asked.
Wait. Continuity.
But he was...
Oh, after a day went by.
They
okay.
moved him after a day went by. Okay.
You've been out for 3 days.
And then I said
I've
the
been
bath
awake
is more
since the day you
acceptable.
fell asleep.
Red smiled at me, and I looked at him frowning.
Well, I better tell Oak you're awake and okay.
Red said and yawned.
Oh.
Oh, you're awake from your semi-coma thingy. I'm just gonna go tell your grandpa you're awake. Bye.
No.
See ya. I caught his arm and pulled him down into the bed with me. I put my arm around his waist and held him tight.
Oh, no.
He looked at me, and his red eyes seemed a little lifeless.
Dead inside.
Sleep, I said, kissing his forehead. He frowned at me and yawned.
But Oak is worried about you.
Red said. Please, Red, I'll tell him later, I said. Red sighed, knowing I wouldn't let go. He yawned again.
Oh, Green, I love you so much.
Red smiled at me, then slowly closed his eyes.
Red's point of view. I woke up alone and still tired, but I smelled something delicious. I headed downstairs, stairs as in like glares, stairs, to see Oak sitting on the couch drinking coffee. I yawned, and stumbled into the kitchen, where my mom and Green were singing and cooking. I laughed, and Green looked at me. His smiling face turned to a worried look. They were just singing, "You just got out of your coma! La 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 la!"
Let's make some food. I mean, food, yeah. Feeding a person
Oh
in
my
a coma.
God.
Well, it wasn't really a coma, but still.
I hate myself.
Apparently had a nightmare for 3 days. Red, you still look tired.
Oops. Green frowned, patting my head.
He's right, honey. Why don't you go back to sleep?
Mom said, "I'm fine," I said, sitting at the kitchen table. Green sat pancakes in front of me. They had a lot of syrup on them, and I loved them that way. Green sat next to me with his own plate of pancakes. Oak came and sat down enjoying his coffee. Then Mom sat down.
Thank you for your help, Green.
My mom smiled. I sat quietly, playing with my pancakes, not feeling hungry suddenly.
Red,
Green yelled, making me snap out of my daydream.
honey, are you alright?
Mom asked. I nodded. I mean, I did feel weird, but not bad weird. I can't remember much when Giovanni had me there. Where is this coming from? That's just like out of the blue.
It was so long ago.
Oh my god.
It was... We're still on the abuse stuff, not the raping stuff.
Good lord. I can't remember much when Giovanni had me there. I remember he rapped me 3 times, but when I fell asleep...
That's raped.
Oh, it is?
Rapped is 2 Ps.
Oh, I'm dumb.
No.
Okay, but when I fell asleep, I don't remember actually closing my eyes. That's weird, right?
Who should say this? Both of us. Red. Red.
Oh, here, I can oak it. Red! I looked up to see everyone staring at me. Sorry, I apologized, and started eating my pancakes in silence. Did Giovanni do something to me while I was asleep?
What? We're just back to this now, suddenly. I feel weird now, suddenly. Did Giovanni do something? I don't remember falling asleep. Is this all a dream? Is this entire thing a dream?
Next chapter. We'll see you in the next chapter. So we're moving on to the next chapter, and this chapter's called Red. And the forward for this chapter is, did Giovanni do something to Red? Will Green discover why Red is acting weird? Let's find out. What if it's Mpreg?
Oh my god.
What if he is, like, pregnant?
Is that who that one other person's gonna be? No.
Oh my god.
Are they gonna have a child? Is that who that one person that's in the later chapters is?
Maybe.
They have a child together and
I don't know.
And then, oh god.
So this is chapter 11, and it opens up with Green's point of view.
But they didn't say that they love us. Oh my god, that's so
That's
sad.
true now, and I don't feel loved.
2.9 thousand people have seen this fic.
Oh god.
Red was acting weird, and it worried me. He would space out and not hear a word anyone is saying. Right now, he was in his room while me and his washed dishes. Gramps walked in and shooed me away.
Go check on Red.
Gramps told me. I nodded, then headed upstairs, where I saw a confused Pikachu walking out of Red's room. I walked in and shut the door, looking at Red, who was lying down but staring at the ceiling. Red, Earth to Red, I said, but he didn't budge, so I tackled him, making him yelp and laugh. So you just jump on a like on a rape victim.
Right?
It was like
Green,
a day or two ago.
What are you doing?
Red asked. I nipped at his ear, making him shiver. You're ignoring me. I don't like it, I said, nipping at his neck, and he shivered again.
I'm sorry.
Red sighed. I was now on top of him, grinning at him. You're gonna have to make it up to me, I purred at him and nuzzled his cheek. I looked at him to see his eyes aglow and a blush on his face. A glow.
Is this really gonna happen?
Yes.
It's really gonna happen. How do you suppose I do that?
Oh my god, it's Mom. Okay, Red asked, raising his brow. I leaned down and nipped at his ear again. Love me, I whispered in his ears, making him shiver.
Everything makes me shiver.
Sex scene, just
Sex
a warning.
scene. Okay, I'll love you.
Red smiled at me, and I helped him take off his shirt. I licked and sucked
Ooh, look
on
how
his
pale I
nipples,
am.
making him moan.
That's kind of, oh
This is
god.
the part I was reading ahead to a little bit. Just read it out loud.
Pika?
I turned to see Pikachu holding something. He handed to me and left. It was lubricant.
Lubricant.
There was a knot from Red's mom on it. Green, please use this. I don't want my son hurting, and I know you don't want him to either. So I bought this for you two to use when you guys have relations. Thank you. Your mother-in-law.
I want to die. I legit want to die. If my mom ever did this to me in real life, I would cry. I would just sit down and
You
cry.
need a pet or your cat to come back and then just tie to his collar and send him in your room and be like, here, use this.
There's my lubricant.
That's embarrassing, I said, showing Red the note.
My mom at her best.
Red laughed. Now where were we? I asked, gently biting his nipple. Red moaned loudly, making everyone in the house aware of what we were doing. You're so loud, I chuckled.
Sorry. I can't help it.
Red said. I took off my shirt and started making out with him. I felt him tug at my pants, making me laugh again. I unbuckled my belt and pulled my pants off.
This is like so bland.
His were next. I kept kissing him as I pulled his pants off and threw them to the ground. We were now only in boxers. And Red was already ready for me. He was hard, so I pulled his boxers off and started licking him all over.
Green.
Red moaned, and as I sucked on him. Red tasted so good. It was sweet like an apple. Like a apple. Tastes so good. I pulled it out from his dick. Red then pulled my boxes off and started suck me.
Ooh, they better have changed positions or like.
I knew he couldn't take me all in, but I still enjoyed the pleasure it gave me.
Because Green is a cocky bitch. He can't fit me in his mouth.
I looked at the lib, and Red smiled at me laying on his back and spreading his legs.
Bam. I'm ready.
I'm ready. My body is ready. Red said. I put the lube on my dick and gently slid it in him. What? There's no like stretching or anything. It's just I put the lube on my dick and he's ready and I'm going in.
I love this thing.
His back arched and he held onto the sheets. I started moving in and out as Red's ass held onto my dick tightly, making me go nuts.
Nuts!
You're so tight today, I panted, moving faster at how good he felt. He put his arms around me and let out a low moan which made me kiss him.
Feels so good. Green!
He moaned. He was so hot and tight, it was driving me to insanity. I know. What? It feels so good. I know. I moaned, starting to play with Red's dick.
Green!
He moaned my name, and I looked at his flushed, cute face. His eyes seemed so alive, even though they were half lidded in pleasure. I kissed him deeply as I bucked in him deep. He suddenly moaned louder than ever when I knew what I found. I kept hitting Red's sweet spot, and he was going nuts.
Nuts!
You're enjoying this more than usual, I breathed.
Green, so hot.
Red tried to speak, but kept moaning. You going to come soon?
Good, love you!
Red panted. I slammed into his sweet spot, and it finished him off. He came on my chest and smiled as I filled him up.
All clear.
That's you too.
What was that?
Red asked. That was your sweet spot, love, I said, and he blushed at the word love.
I couldn't even talk right.
Red said, and I nodded. Now take a nap. You need it. I smiled at him, and he obeyed, closing his eyes. So the first time they had sex, he didn't touch his prostate at all.
Guess not. Even though he's so big, Red can't fit him in his mouth.
Red's point of view.
Red's point of view. Dream. Little does he know what was in that shot, Giovanni said, talking to a grunt.
Should I be the grunt?
Yeah.
Will he die from it?
The grunt asked.
I'm just being weird.
No, we've tested it on enough people. Now he will be my pet. Wonder which one he will turn into. Giovanni said, slapping me down on the bed and restraining me.
When will he change?
The grunt asked. Not sure, but when he does, we need to have this place secure, Giovanni said, heading out the door with his grunt. Was I asleep? No, I could still hear. What were they talking about? Pikachu! Pikachu? Normal. I jumped when Pikachu used thunder on me. I screamed and leapt from the bed. Pikachu looked at me like I was a monster. He looked terrified, but at the same time, angry. Pikachu, what's wrong with you? I asked, and Pikachu looked shocked. Choo! He ran out the door. That was weird, and where did Green go? I asked. Red! I looked over to the door to see Oak. Hey, Professor Oak. Pikachu is acting weird, and where is Green? I asked, scratching my head. Then I felt something... Scarching my head. Then I felt something sticking up from it.
Then felt.
Oh.
They don't even say I.
Oh, whatever. I pulled it down to see a black ear, which freaked me out. Calm down, Red. You didn't seem freaked out. We will figure this out, Oak said. I have ears!
Oh my god.
I yelled,
Ears.
then turned to see a black fox tail with a red tip. This is turning into furry. Oh my god. Red! Calm down, Oak said. I have a tail! I yelled, and took off running down the stairs on 4 legs, which freaked me out more. Mom walked in holding a big bag of groceries, and Green came behind her. Red! Oak hollered, but I took off outside. Too much? I like it though. Do you?
Oh my god. It's
the end of our session.
It's a furry.
This is the end of our session. I'm done.
So we need to talk about this now.
I'm done. What is there to say? This fic explains itself. Bad.
It's your fault. It is your fault. You brought us into this.
I did this to me. Hey guys, you want to read a good fic? Don't read this.
It's becoming furry. He has ears and a tail. What's a black fox Pokemon with a red tip tail?
I just don't fucking get what's happening. I don't get it.
He gave him a random shot to turn into a Pokemon. When he was unconscious at some point. And now that was a flashback. He's getting his memories back.
Can someone just... Here's a foot.
Yeah, don't ask me. I don't know. Someone gave it to me for... Was it a Christmas thing? I don't know. Where'd the cat go? Is he still under the bed?
I think so.
I'm gonna grab him to show our loyal fans.
This is the end. This is the end of this session, guys. You know, going into this, I thought maybe I could handle it, but leaving it, I kind of want to just die. So.
Oh my god.
So we'll see where this turns out.
Seriously, where'd the cat go? I can't find it.
I keep telling myself this fic can't get worse, and yet.
Then he does.
Yet it does. Well. In the interest of time, Lindsay's looking for a cat, so she'll just be off camera for this. But if you got a fic that's better than this, please leave it down below. Just do it. Save us from this hell. And yeah, join us next week when we read more. Maybe by the end of that session the fic will get better, but my hopes aren't very high.
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, so stay awesome, kiddos. Read more smut. Peace.